What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the home team. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're up from San Antonio. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Setting on the top. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them loss, first play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this team's defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Back-to-back carries here.
Go, I'm a go. Go, Rocco.
Right sideline. He does it. Touchdown. The Redwoods take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Not a lot of energy exerted. Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All right, going to get it 2 points right here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. Has it at the 2. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, we haven't even had time to settle in up here in the booth yet. And just like that, partner, it is already 8-0.
We haven't had time to settle in. How about these coaches' booths next to us up here? How about them guys? One side super happy about how this game started. The other gonna be searching for some answers.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He is hauled down right at that midfield strip. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already in midfield. Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Think right. 30 left. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And that was behind him. That's incomplete.
It's about to be one of these games. It's about to be one of these games.
Shortest passes in the game.
And 6 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Easy. Route. Hey, circle. Check smash. Hey, two. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
Air it out on 3rd. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ram 23. Hey, kill.
From the pistol, Jared Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Connects on the crosser. For a second, we thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Lisa 24.
Walker trying to run for the first. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive going down and it forwards in an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Here we go.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him holding his own zone. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, bro. This is 1st and goal.
Hey.
As he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure we're going to set.
13,
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Buying some time right. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. And that opening series, to use this word a lot, will be brought up methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was a highlight. A great start, great start to the game when their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it's drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane, even if something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. He takes it ahead for only 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Nick Cross on the stop. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one here. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
50-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Changing it up here. Jackson gets everything he has under this one. Has it down close. Touchdown. The Redwoods grow the lead to 7.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, I'm the fastest kid. Let him go.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, report!
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it to see if you can be successful again? They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And that one flies right past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. First and 10.
11, 11, darn, it's a touch. Hey, Bill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
One play in blocking his strike is already in enemy territory.
Lisa 24. Hey, injured. Touch. Slash. 11.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Going back across his body here, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Had an injury on that previous play, Brock. Now it looks like Xavier Legette has given some help.
Oh, wow. Bomb.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
On red. Son, it's a touch. 11, same right.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. He'll give up the gut to Walker. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Quinn Ewers. Coming now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Let's see how they attack this first down partner from the 45. Now here's Lamar. He drops keeps it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. You saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Hey, Alpha, stop! Get on! 180!
Throwing again is Lamar. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Return it. Middle.
Throw here, third down. This is a key going deep. This is
Where the sweetness is made.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone. He reaches the 14. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Sweetness is made.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone, on first. He gets it to him on the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
On a quick.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Jackson yet again. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how he wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. He has the touchdown. The Redwoods grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great field quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I can tell this defense stops them. That answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Take right over.
Shaking off the pin quickly. He's going to throw. On the left side. And he didn't get much time to secure it. He takes a shot. Good job even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up second and 5.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Think right. Field.
They've got a man in motion.
11. Here we go.
First down throw. Lawrence. Right back to Lee Dent. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these returns on first. The completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each snap, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative as quarterback, stay positive, just keep chopping away.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator with this offense says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to teach about than to get the next. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Hey, easy, route. 13 low. Hey, I'm gone.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This one is knocked away. Potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to get the long run back to the line for third down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands, aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. You're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball. He just did.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. As a man, it's Lindsey Smith. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. On fourth down, here's Lawrence. No! The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Designed by Jackson Keegan. That one stops right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
One drop up here for Lamar. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays around double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. This gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
One final shot before the half. Forced that to his right.
Look at this!
There it's the end zone to end this first half on a high note. It is more broadcasters hesitate to use for Auburn. Since 4 touchdowns and 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out with perfection thus far.
This game will humble you, but at this level, I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
A touchdown on the final play of the half. They're trying to send a message here by adding another 2 to that lead. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams and take a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to the second half. We've got a touchback. Field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. First and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. To the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Lions have first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, a kick return, or a punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. It's a complete to Kevin Walker. And he'll go down here at the 16. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
This is Walker on second. All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
I got it.
He'll be quickly trying to get set again. He sent a man in motion. One, Lawrence to throw. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko. Hot. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming into halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, King. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his numbers being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Offensive Lawrence getting ready for his two-point try.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
32, Lions 13. Umbris Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Lamar.
Come on, Brady.
The ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big O-line.
Jackson, pass wide. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Redwoods push their lead further to start the half. Sorry, gonna get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up. Comes a design run. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mine ain't gonna let me hike the ball. What is going on? Look at this. It's just, man, it's terrible.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
Man,
And
it's
that'll leave them
terrible.
with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here's 1st and 10 on the 47. Now Lawrence. Pass is caught by Landon Smith. He takes it down to the 33. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going on 1st down, Lawrence. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Caught quick right side. And he's going to be hit and sent after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested great catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. He felt to pick it up and waited on with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Going again, here's Lawrence.
Oh,
He sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about the creative quarterback doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and goal. Lawrence throwing here. And there's the man there. It's intercepted. Rick Mullen with the INT. The 40. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back as he kicks it for the touchdown.
I don't think they needed that pick six to secure this one. That shit left open just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Redwoods grow their lead yet again.
Lions 13.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. We got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. First and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. This is the Gant working the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Lawrence in the pistol. Right back to the Gant. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Lions with possession. This one pretty much decided at this point. All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence with it on first. Brought in right side. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. He gets set.
First and 10 at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he has the catch, gets those feet in, that's a touchdown! The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think he has both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this two-point try. Man in motion here.
Here we go.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And this is going to be tough. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team beats the cover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game.
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. This is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
So go.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get a play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that play again. Lamar now from the gun. sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to walk this deep down the left sideline.
Well, they're in danger. Going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a tough target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jump on that opportunity.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10, once again from the 20. Lawrence working from the gun. On the left side. 40. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he makes the catch, so not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. That's the third time they've gone for two, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on. Hey, you know better than that. You know they're 2 for 3. You know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt failed. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
What point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Offense and the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flat.
Report.
This one's set so long. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on first down. So they've got second and 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 14.
Oh my goodness!
Just a little bit short of it.
Get out of here.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for San Antonio. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hey, Alpha, Scott.
From the gun, Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. Well, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand, not two hands he got on the football.
He's looking deep once again. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete, so now they're facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or any out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute to convert on these third downs.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these first down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So fresh set downs now from the 39. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be taken sent out after about a game on 82 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Putting the receiver in motion. From the shotgun, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. Still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. That one is incomplete.
Oh, wow.
Through the contest.
Okay, this defense finally said he ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options. It appears the offense lining up to go for this.
30 left, son. This is hot. Go. 11.
Desperation time here. Chase down to his right. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for good 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is
Get out of here.
inside the 15. And they're going to be set up for the first and goal here from the
Get
7.
out of here.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar. But if we did, this is the time to throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strikes, and he just showed it off.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Redwoods make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it. Because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it into the offensive touchdown.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this disappointed taxpayers.
Lions 29.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. First and 10.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, so, what? 11.
Orange to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offensive line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
He's got a man in motion. Second and manageable. He's throwing.
Oh my God, goodness. Hutchison's killing.
Offense in a hurry up here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Lions hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. This drive is in trouble. Gotta figure out 3rd and 12.
Hey, Lions, go, let's go.
It's a quick throw out wide. And somebody's finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Get it closer to the sticks. Have a chance to move those chains.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? So might as well go for this on 4th down. Now throw for it. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through a massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You set it down for him from the 31.
Let's go.
So, when I go to Bible study next Tuesday, if I go back to that routine every thing, what the church school should I send for? Because they're saying Detroit, the Detroit kids, I know that they don't need about one time movie. I was like, maybe actually it's Detroit. I'm telling you, the Detroit kids, they like to be that kids from the school. I'm gonna tell them I would go to Cafe Monday, and like they know you ain't gonna go.
They don't know you ain't gonna go.
I don't know what chance next to. Why is it not chance next to?
What up, Tessie? That's funny.
Okay,
We gonna buy this, a lot of y'all in there?
I prefer to stay with the little kids because I like them a little bit better. I prefer to stay with the little kids. And I knew it was Detroit because the little kids was getting the attitude with me too. 5, 6, 7 years old. Listen.
You was fun.
What Detroit schools is there? Detroit King?
So he was like, come on.
Okay.
Well, the smart schools, Cass don't be problems.
I'm competing him with Cass because I'm smart like that. Do you think I'll be able to go to Cass? Like, seriously,
what you mean? Go to school after you do something?
Do I fit Cass? Oh, there's, King and, there's King and, Lincoln. Isn't that Lincoln and Lincoln? There's Lincoln.
Lincoln, I don't know what you talking about.
What's her name? Auntie Wonder Lincoln. Wait a minute, y'all all went to the same school?
We all went to the same school, guys. Ain't talking about that.
Wait, what other Detroit schools are?
What was that?
Oh, fuck.
Old Park, she's principal.
Oh, Park, that's the Detroit school.
It's the Old Park.
So even after the score,
why-
we're still
Troy
down 2
schools is
possessions.
Why would my fantasy football team was going there? They were scared because they said Oak Park like to fight. They said they get up.
Oak Park do like to fight.
Because they said they get up.
We all like to fight. Oak Park likes to fight. That's true.
I feel like I've been seeing the Troy schools on TikTok. They
And they
been playing
recover this one without a problem.
with
The
their
onside
guns.
attempt fails. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I mean, all of them, they Detroit, so they got a different kind of
Scenery.
swagger about them. All of them ain't bad. This nigga
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Kelly Birdie.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the
Try to
aggressiveness
run
from
with
this
this fool.
defense. Now the extra blocking sure did spring that run the way they hoped it would.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Scrapes together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Looking fast as that clock ticks down. Jackson now on third. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth
This
down.
fool would just come and sitting in other spots. What kind of play is he? See, right?
Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Redwoods have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
I would really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Redwoods stretch the lead to 23. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Okay, well that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut down the field again. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt, but hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds like a cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one was still tough, but they showed some execution in 5. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Gronk. Here they come. First and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's completed right side. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Redwoods put up even more points in a win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one.